ஸ்ரீகுருப்யோ நமः. அக்ரே கிருத்வா கமபி சரணம் ஜானுநைகேன திஷ்டன் பశ్చాத் பார்த்தம் பிரணயரசஜுஷா சக்ஷுஷா வேக்ஷ்யமாணः சவ்யே தோத்ரம் கரசரசிஜே தக்ஷிணே ஞானமுத்ராம் ஆபிப்ராணோ ரதமதிவசன் பாது நः சூதவேஷः. ஓம் பிரபன்னபாரிஜாதாய தோத்ரவேத்ரைகபாணயே ஞானமுத்ராய கிருஷ்ணாய கீதாமிருததுஹே நமः. ஸ்ரீபகவானுவாச்ச அசோச்யானன்வசோச்சஸ்த்வம் பிரஜ்ஞாவாதாம்श्च பாஷசே கதாசூன கதாசூம்श्च நானுஷோச்சந்தி பண்டிதாः. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Bhagavan Shri Krishna begins the teaching. He says, Ashocyan anvashochastvam. We will rearrange this sentence. Tvam ashocyan anvashochaha asi. We should supply the verb asi. Means, you are grieving for those who should not be grieved for. Prajnavadamscha bhashase. You are talking the words of wise people. Gatasun agatasumscha. Gata asun agata asun cha. For the one who is breathing and the one who is not. Means dead or alive. Panditaha na anushochanti. Wise men do not get carried away by grief. In summary, you are grieving for those who should not be grieved for. Simultaneously, you are speaking the words of the wise people. Wise men do not grieve for the dead or for the living. This is the beginning of Gita Shastra, which gives the entire Vedic vision of life. Bhagavan Shri Krishna has accepted Arjuna totally as his disciple. Adi Shankaracharya wrote in his commentary, Arjunam nimitti kritya aha Bhagavan. That is, through Arjuna, Bhagavan Shri Krishna is reviving the teaching of Vedas. Another thing we should note is that the shloka, which is the 11th verse of chapter 2, is called Upakrama Shlokaha. Upakrama means the beginning. Bhagavan will conclude the Vedic vision of life, which is called Gita Shastram, in the 66th shloka of the 18th chapter, with the verse, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja ahantva sarva papebhyaha mokshayishyami ma shuchaha. This shloka is called Upasamhara Shloka. The definition of Shastram is that the beginning and the end must be consistent and convey the same message. In Bhagavad Gita, the message at the beginning and the end is the same. In this shloka, Bhagavan expresses precisely, Nanu shochanti panditaha. Wise men never get carried away by ups and downs in life and never get drowned in sorrow. Though it is not stated here, wise men never get carried away by joy also. They never get affected by the pair of opposites in life. They understand thoroughly, because of self-knowledge, that every experience is complementary. In the 66th verse of 18th chapter, Bhagavan says, Ma shuchaha, don't worry. Therefore, beginning and end gives the same type and essence of teaching. As an information for you, there is a difference between Shastram and Stotram. In Stotram, there is no rule for beginning and end. Stotram is mind and speech, walk and manas oriented. Shastram is buddhi or intellect oriented. There is a lot to learn about the teaching methodology itself from Bhagavad Gita. Whenever we want to communicate effectively and very clearly, Firstly, we should give a brief overview and then expand on those topics. Finally, one should conclude with a crisp summary of the same points. For example, in TV news, they will first share the headlines or breaking news and then get into the details. In the end, they will again summarize. Similarly, in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the entire Shastra's vision is expressed precisely in the beginning, in this shloka, and explained in details in following verses and chapters, and then summarized in the end. Continuing with this shloka, Bhagavan says that Arjuna is grieving about those who does not deserve his grief. Arjuna is worrying about Bhishma and Drona. Adi Shankaracharya in his Bhashyam mentions two aspects. Ashocyan means Bhishma and Drona. Really speaking, they are permanent in the Atma Drishti. Bhagavan teaches from this aspect, not from physical body aspect. So Bhagavan implies that you need not worry about them. Number one, they are Atma Swarupam, and number two, they are Shastrajnaha and Dharmishtaha. They lead dharmic way of life, they know Shastram well and follow the injunctions properly, so they will not get affected by any problems including death. But you are talking like a jnani and behaving like an ajnani, full of grief, is what Bhagavan says to Arjuna. Jnani, who is called a wise man, will not be carried away by joy or sorrow. He will be balanced and will not worry. Wise person is one who has got spiritual knowledge. Panda asya asti iti panditaha. Wise men do not grieve is the essence of this shloka. We must also strive to become pandita. Let us all pray to Bhagavan to give us that self-knowledge which will make us all a pandita. Shri Bhagavan uvacha ashocyananvashocastvam prajñāvādāṃśca bhāṣase gatāsū nagatāsūṃśca nānuṣocanti panditāः. My prayerful blessings to all of you. Hari Om.